Okay, y'all, I'm fixed to cook this Wahoo fish that Steve brought the other day. I've got me some olive oil in my skillet here, and I am going to cut this skin off of it like he told me to do. So we'll cut the skin off of it right there. Or pull it off. He didn't say what to do. He just said get it off of there. Oh, it pulls off pretty easy. I'm going to cut some of it, though. I don't want to waste the... He said that way you'd have the medallions and you could fry them separately of this Wahoo fish. Now, y'all, I'm not much on seafood fish. Y'all know how I look freshwater. But I'm going to try this. And if I can't eat it, well, I just can't eat it. I will see. But I'm always into trying new stuff, that's for sure. All right, we're going to put this to the side. Now, here's your little medallions. You can see them real easy, look. Isn't it something? Oh, I know my hair looks so fright. Y'all, I can't believe how busy I've been lately. All right, there's a little bone in here somewhere, he told me. I'm going to cut that little medallion out like this. Have you ever eaten at a restaurant when they served this? These little individual medallions like that. They sure look good. Hannah loves seafood. She's supposed to come over here and eat it with me. It's just enough for 1 or 2 people. So, I'm going to cut that little bit right there off. I should have kept him here and made him cook it for me. All right, there's another one. How many of y'all go deep sea fishing? Y'all go deep sea fishing? Do you? Well, I have never been deep sea fishing. Ooh, there's a pretty one. Look how round that thing is. It's good and thick. Ooh, that's getting mighty hot. Let me move it off the eye a minute. I don't want to get it too hot. All right, here we go. All right, let me feel of them because he said some of them had a small bone in it. All right, now he didn't say to cut that in half, but it looks like we need to. What do you think? That's mighty thick, isn't it? He didn't say whether to cut it in half. I'm going to cut one of them in half and just see what I think. It would fry a lot quicker. You wouldn't have to leave it in there long. Like that. Because some of them are so thick, that medallion is. Okay. That one's mighty thick. We'll do it. We want them all to be the same thickness so that they'll cook the same length of time. I'm just going to cook it like a minute or so on one side and a minute or so on the other side. Like that. He didn't say to do anything to it. Nothing on it. Just like that. That's all he said. And he said to put a little of this stuff right here on it, a little Tony Chachere's or something, just so we could have that little flavor on there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do both sides. Turn it over. He said he used blackened seasoning. I don't think I have any of that, but he said this would work. Because before he left, he said, well, I opened my counter up there, and I said, well, what can I use? He said, just use that right there. That'll be good. I said, okay. All right. I'm going to let this sit here now till a minute, and then I'm fixing to start frying it. See how it tastes. Okay, y'all, we've got our olive oil in here, and look at it. It's just smoking. I think I'm going to move it off the eye to put the fish in it because it looks a little hot. What do you think, Hannah? It looks a little hot. Now, Hannah loves stuff from the sea. So let's just cook a couple of them in here and just see. We'll see what we think about the hotness of it.
Where did they go fishing?
They went to Dolphin Island and they chartered a boat, listen to me, a boat, and they fished out on the out there in the Gulf.
Okay.
In Alabama.
Did he just get back? I mean, is it
Yes,
fresh?
these are fresh. Yes,
Okay.
they've not been frozen. They just got them cleaned and ready. All right, those look like they're doing good. So I'll put some more in it.
Well, turn your eye back on.
I got it on, yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I thought it was thick.
Oh,
Okay. Somebody, the other day when I was doing a live, they said, I was glad I read it because it said, Brenda, you left the eye on. So I turned around and turned it off.
Oh my gosh.
So people, they
So
look
now
out
they're
at-
taking care of you?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to. Thank y'all for your help.
Tell them what you've been doing this morning.
I've been working on tax stuff.
Oh, gosh. That doesn't sound very fun.
And doing laundry. Organizing Bank's room a little bit. She had some stuff that needed to be, somebody needed to kind of go through it. And I hadn't been able to get her to do it because she's been in cheer clinic all week. She's trying out for cheerleader again.
Well,
And
I
she-
wish you luck.
Hadn't had a lot of time to do any projects.
Well, that's all right.
And I've been painting the door frames in my house, and so I've got them primed, and I've got the first coat of paint on, and I'm fixing to put the second coat on after I eat this fish with mother.
So what color are you doing? I know, but tell them.
It's called Casablanca. It's a creamy color.
Okay.
I actually used that same color when we were living over at the lake.
It's a soft white, isn't it?
It's not really stark white. It's kind of a cream. But I like it. It's easy on the eye. Kind of like Walt.
Oh, my gosh. Well, y'all, Hannah's lost some keys. Have y'all seen them? They've got a blue ribbon hanging from them.
Yes,
Anybody
got
out there?
Got me very stressed out.
Yes.
There were some important keys on there, and to different things, and so
We need to find them.
I'm on a hunt for them. I've already texted different people that I've been with this past week to see if they've seen them.
It's got a blue ribbon hanging from it, hasn't it?
Light blue ribbon, real long. I did that so I wouldn't lose them, and I've had them for years and years, but this is the first time I've ever lost them. They'll turn up, I hope. I'm scared they're in a parking lot somewhere, though.
Well, maybe we'll find them. All right. Well, y'all, if you said that one, I probably need to turn back because it looked like you was cooking up on that side. They look good, don't they?
Yeah.
And we've got a fresh lemon.
They almost look like scallops, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, with the way that those round chunks of meat like that.
They do. They look like salt.
Take a knife and split one open, and I'll tell you. If it's
Okay,
ready or
let me
not.
get a knife.
He say this. What kind of fish is this, Wahoo?
Wahoo. And he said it's the fastest fish known to man.
Oh, really?
And I said, how fast are they? He said he didn't know that. What you think?
Yeah, it's ready.
It's ready? Mm-hmm. Or the ones in the middle are, because that's the ones I put on first, wasn't it?
We still don't want to overcook it, because that'll ruin it.
All right.
Get
well,
back here so y'all can see old Brenda.
old Brenda, that's what my
Banks
grandchildren.
called her.
Banks and Isabella call me old Brenda. They're the only ones that do that.
I don't know where they got that.
I
from.
don't know either.
Not very nice, is it?
No, because I'm not old, y'all. And my name isn't Brenda. I had an aunt one time that called me Brendy.
Oh, really? Which one?
Boss.
Okay.
She lived with Mom and Daddy when I was a baby.
I was going to say she helped raise you when you were little, didn't she?
She was an old maid. And, well, that's what they used to call them. I don't know what they call them now. But she was an
A
old maid.
spinster, too. They'd say spinster.
Yeah. And so she That's when you hung baby's diapers out on the clothesline. For all you young folks, that's the wire going across between two trees. And you hang your diapers out. And they smell so good. And Mother said when she hung those diapers out on that line, that boss, that was her name, would get in there and press them out like this with her hand in front of the fire and fold them. And she said it looked like those diapers had been ironed.
She had them so nice.
Yeah.
What was her real name, boss?
Martha Jane.
Martha Jane, and everybody
Hicks.
just called her boss.
Hicks.
So
that was your great.
I was going to say, was that Granny's sister, or was that?
No, that's Selkirk Hicks's sister. So
Okay.
she was a Hicks.
Okay.
And her name was Martha Jane. And I've got a picture of her with a bonnet on. Back then, people wore bonnets all the time.
Back then, you wear one every day. Just about if I come by
you
here.
know what? One of my followers made me that, and it's great because it covers the side of. If you just got on a baseball hat, from here under is in the sun. You know, because it's shining. But if you've got that on, you're protected.
What other wisdom do you have today?
What other wisdom do I have today? You people be thinking, if you still got a husband, you ladies out there, if you still got a husband, I know they're tired of taking you out for Valentine's Day. I know they're sick of it. So do something special for him. Like get you a card table and set it up in the bedroom. Like put a pretty cloth on it. Send the kids off to spend the night somewhere. And cook him a steak and strawberry shortcake and whatever, and have him some little candles and wear a pretty gown or negligee. And when he comes home to work, he will be so excited. I mean, you know, I know men get tired of Valentine's Day. You men speak up and say if you wouldn't like that. I know you would. You don't want to go out. Boy, these even look better than the last ones to me. See how they got a little crusty on them?
I thought the Valentine's Day, though, was about the man spoiling the woman.
Well, he can spoil it after supper. Yeah, I remember the time that George bought me that big Valentine box. You've heard me tell about that before.
Right.
It was about this big. It was a giant heart. And I don't ever know what happened to that box, but I know that after Valentine's, my mother got it and used it for years on her front door on Valentine's Day. As a wreath or a
decor.
Yeah, a little decoration. Mama was all into decorating, wasn't she?
She was. Yeah, she liked to put things out for holidays and all. I didn't get that, Trey.
And her table was always beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It didn't matter if it was Sunday dinner.
Well, now I do that. I'm big on the table looking good, but I don't put out a lot of holiday type stuff.
You may on the table, but that's about it, right?
Yeah. I would rather just have flowers than natural elements. I like the natural.
Right. Well, tell them about your chickens and how they're doing.
They're doing great. So I've got one hen that's broody and wanting to sit, and so I wasn't letting her. I kept taking her eggs from her because I really don't want any baby chicks right now. But I've decided to let her. And so she's got one box that she likes to sit in all the time. So she's got a ton of eggs under her that I'm letting her sit on. So it'll be 21 days from when she really starts sitting on them.
So will that be about Easter time? Will we have a little baby chicks for Easter this year?
Gosh, I don't know. Let's see, we're at the beginning of February now.
When is Easter?
Easter's late this year, I think. I think it's on into April. At the end of April, even maybe. So no, we'll probably have them before that.
Okay.
But she's still getting all of them, like the some. So I don't know. I haven't really started counting the 21 days yet.
Well,
but I'm gonna let her hatch them out, I guess. So she pecks at me if I try to get them, and she drew blood the other day when I tried to reach in there. And so I said, well, just have at it, Mama. She wants to be a mama.
Well, I understand that. Nothing any better. All right, y'all, we're going to taste these. And the reason y'all hadn't seen Hannah yet is she probably don't want anybody to see her.
I don't. I'm not getting on camera today.
She's been painting and doing taxis. So we'll just let y'all imagine how she looks. Well, she's always beautiful to me. Even when she's got her hair in some sort of, I don't know what that is, some kind of ponytail that's going the wrong way. She's got a pen, an ink pen stuck through the top of the ponytail where she's been doing taxes. She's got on her glasses and an old shirt to paint in, and so she's a fright.
I'm looking mighty fine. This is what I'm gonna wear for Valentine's.
You may not get a Valentine this year, I tell you. So anyway, y'all, this is it. I'll taste it for you. See what I think. And then
Looks delicious. We should cut that lemon.
I am. I need to get a clean knife to do it with.
That way, if we want to taste it without it, but we might want to squeeze a little on there, we should have made us a little tartar sauce.
I didn't have time. I got taxes to do too. All right. So I'm going to taste it plain, and then I'm going to taste it with something on it.
Don't burn your mouth. Did you put enough seasoning on it?
Mm-hmm. It tastes real meaty, and it's a little bit stiff.
Well, it's a firm fish.
Okay. Put my lemon juice on it.
It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Good white fish.
It tastes good. You know, I'm going to close up of it. You can see it good in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put a little lemon on it. All right, y'all.
Woohoo!
Wahoos are Wahoo good. We're going to go ahead and eat these. They're bound to be healthy.
Mm-hmm. Get your omega-3 in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.